taking flight, yo.
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy King Nelson checking in with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can connect your controller to OBS so that you can have the controller display on screen. Alright, now I just seen a lot of videos. Alright, before we even get into the video, I just seen a lot of videos not answering the question that a lot of people, including myself, have been looking for until I went and I found the answer myself. Listen, I even bought 2 USB cables trying to make a two-way connection between the Xbox and the controller and the PC, and it didn't work. But the way I'm about to show you, you only need the micro USB cable and your Xbox One controller. Alright, so you want to start off by going to the website gamepadviewer.com. Alright, and wait, before we even get too into it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on that bell so you don't miss a single upload. Alright, now back into it. Go to gamepadviewer.com. Alright, simple. When you click the 3 lines, you're going to go to generate URL. Now, when you go to generate URL, you're going to see a player number, you're going to see scan, you're going to see a whole bunch of things you probably don't even care about, alright? But all we want to go to is scan. So, by default, I believe the Xbox One controller is the default controller. As you can see, you can choose a white controller, you can choose a 360 controller, PS3, PS4, GameCube, FightPad Pro, NES, everything, but we going for the Xbox One controller since that is the system we are playing. Alright, we're going to be going with the Xbox One controller. Now you will get a URL containing a link. Alright, now it says most people, alright, most videos I watched told you to copy and paste the link into OBS. Alright, but I'm here to tell you that that is not, you can't really copy and paste into OBS. So unfortunately, you are going to have to type the entire URL, which is not like that bad. Alright, but you type the entire URL and you'll see the controller pop up on screen. Alright, now when you go to add a source, you are going to go to browser source. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and simply name this source Xbox One controller. You can keep it short by just saying controller, but whatever. I mean, you can kind of name it whatever you want. Now, as you can see, the controller says disconnected. Now, this is the part where, like every other video, the video ends, alright? But I'm here to tell you that this is not the end of the video, alright? So, most videos that I have seen said you just wiggle the analog and bam, the controller works, right? Alright. So now you got the controller on display. Now mind you, this controller is USB into the PC at the moment. All right, so I'm going to show you how you can control your Xbox and it'll show up on your OBS. All right, and like I said, in most videos, this is where the video ends. I've searched through hundreds of comments, not once did they answer, or maybe that video, or the creator of that video, some claim they didn't even own an Xbox, so therefore they couldn't even answer the questions of the comments. But I'm here to tell you that this is how you get it to work. All right, so let's go on to the next step. All right, guys, so next what you're going to want to do is you're going to open up the Xbox console companion app. Now I'm running a Windows 10 right now. I'm not sure if this works on Windows 8 or below. All right, so just work with it on Windows. If you can get Windows 10, I would strongly suggest that you do this with Windows 10. Anyway, you're going to open the Xbox console companion app. Alright, guys, now I'm sorry if there's a lot of jumbo on the screen, alright, but I'm trying to get this to kind of fit bigger so that people on mobile devices can kind of see it without having to feel like they got to squint just to see small characters. Alright, this is about as big as I can kind of get it zoomed in, so just bear with it. And if you can, if you're on a mobile device, just maybe full screen it so you can get it from a bigger picture. Alright, anyway, when you go into the Xbox console companion app, now you're probably gonna have to log in. Alright, now make sure that your Xbox and the PC are on the same network. All right, now I kind of think that kind of goes without saying, but just in case, make sure they are on the same network. All right, because the Xbox will not be able to, or the PC can't recognize the Xbox if you're not on the same network. Okay, anyway, you're gonna go on down to this Xbox icon. Once you click the Xbox icon, you're gonna go ahead and click connect. Now, I was playing the NBA 2K21 and it says controls controller. Now, if you click controller, this will toggle anything on the Xbox screen. But a lot of games you can't use clicks to control the game, right? But that's beside the point. So you click controller, that'll show you can control the Xbox from this little menu, but I mean, you clearly can't play any games from this menu. You're gonna want to go ahead and click stream. All right, so as soon as you click stream, you'll be able to. As a matter of fact, let me show you that on my current game, it shows you that the Xbox controller is disconnected, because as soon as I click stream, it's going to reconnect the Xbox controller. All right. Now, as you can see, I'm wiggling the analog, but the Xbox is now idle. All right. So therefore, the controller is connected to the PC, and I cannot control the game yet. All right. This, like I said, this is the part of the video where a lot of people had questions, and no one in the comment section could answer this question. All right. And these were videos that was posted years ago, some even a year ago, probably even some this year. All right. Seems like nobody had the update. All right. But anyway, so as you can see, buttons are the controllers recognized. All right. Now all you have to do is go back to the console companion app, which we're gonna open up here, and you can click test streaming, but for some reason that didn't work, so we're gonna go ahead and click stream. Now, I don't know if you've seen that, but it said connecting to Xbox One. Now we're gonna go ahead and minimize the screen for you so that you can see that it is connected. Now, it does play at a, at a rather poor quality, but the second I click a button, this should go ahead and work for us. All right. As you can see, the controller is now connected, and voila. Now you are able to play the game with the controller on screen. All right, now make sure you are logged into your Xbox account. Make sure your PC is connected to your Xbox account, and yeah, this is how you get this to work. So you can use, you don't necessarily have, like right now the controller is nowhere near connected to the Xbox. It's not connected wirelessly, it's not connected through a cable. All right, so that is really how you connect to the thing. Make sure you leave this window open for the Xbox companion app. All right, so you might just want to minimize it. All right, and we can take that screen out of there. As you can see, the control's still working, and I'm gonna put the game back on screen. So if you minimize it, you can't move, like you can't play, so the window has to stay open, and you have to sort of move it. Just like if you I'm playing on a dual monitor setup, so I can kind of keep it out of my way. I can go over to the other monitor where I can see it in a little bit better quality, and usually it's not skipping frames, so you can see the control is pretty on point. All right, the control is pretty on point to your actions, and all right guys, and that is how you use your controller to go ahead and connect and play at the same time. Now, a couple warnings before we close the video. All right, if for some reason the Xbox, or no, I'm sorry, if for some reason the PC disconnects from its network, because sometimes mine tends to do that because I am playing on a wireless connection, then the Xbox will lose connection to the controller, and you either gotta kind of, if you're playing like online or something, you might even have to hurry up and try to connect it to the Xbox until you get your PC reconnected to the internet again, so that you can relaunch the console companion app and reconnect, so you can go ahead and mimic your movements on OBS, and show it to your stream or anybody that's viewing. All right, so that is how you connect your controller to the console. I haven't done a PS4 version, but if you need a PS4 version, I do have a PS4, so I can mess around with it. However, PS4, Sony isn't connected to Microsoft, so it might be I might have to jump through a couple hoops to kind of get to that point, but I'm sure it's possible. I've seen it being possible, and yeah, this is how you connect your Xbox controller. All right, so hey, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please comment them down below in the comment section. I'll be answering them. Follow me on Twitter. My link will be down in there in the description. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like if you are new. All right, and subscribe if you are new, and turn on that bell so you don't miss a single upload. And hey, hope I was able to help you connect your controller to the game.